Hare Krishna. In continuation of the discussion on the appearance day of Mahaprabhu, now we'd like to discuss some scriptural evidence from which it is very much clear that Mahaprabhu is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna himself. Many a time we made mistake that Mahaprabhu is a saint who took birth in Bengal and who preach and distribute Harinam everywhere. But it is not. He is not simply a saint, but he is the Supreme Personality of Godhead himself. We know about Gour Muni. So once Gour Muni came to Nanda Yashoda's house to give the name of Krishna. At the time, the Brajavasis and Nanda Yashoda all are sitting together, and Gour Muni there declared that the son you got now, he already took birth twice in this material world, and he will take one more birth in the age of Kali. Gour Muni says that the two times he already appeared in this material world, once with white color, with fair complexion, and that is Hansha avatar, then with red color as Jagna, the fire, and now he is taking birth as bluish, dark bluish color, and he is Krishna. And in coming age Kali Yuga, he will come as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in golden color. And in Srimad Bhagavatam also, there is mention about Mahaprabhu's appearance in Kali Yuga. In the 12th canto, 3rd chapter, 52 verse, it is said that Krite jat dhayat Vishnu tretayam jajat makho dapore purishajjaya kolou tat hari kirtana. Whatever result was obtained in the Saitya the golden age, by meditation on Vishnu, and in Treta Yoga by performing sacrifice, and in Dapur Yoga by serving the lotus feet of Supreme Personality of Godhead, can be obtained in Kali Yuga simply by chanting Harinam. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So here it is very important, the word simply, because if you want to perform the meditation, you need to have so many austerities. And if you want to perform sacrifice, you have to make elaborate arrangement. If you try to serve the lotus feet of Krishna, you must have sufficient arrangement. But Harinam does not require any prerequisites, any pre-qualification. Simply chant and be happy. So that is mentioned in Srimad Bhagavatam. And in Kali Yuga now the question comes that if we obtain the same benefit as we obtain in Satya Yuga, Treta Yuga and Dapur Yuga by various processes, who will give the Harinam to us? And what is the Harinam? That Harinam is given by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself. Krishna himself come down to give, to distribute, to preach the Harinam among the conditioned living entities. So in this way, there is special mention in Vishnu Puran, in the 6th canto, 2nd chapter, 17 verses, and also in Padma Puran, Uttarakhanda, 7 to 2 chapters, 25 verses. It is well mentioned about the incarnation of Krishna as Mahaprabhu, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, in this Kali Yuga, the age of quarrel and hypocrisy. There is another mention in Bhagavatam that once Nimi Maharaj, he put a question to Garbhajan Muni, because Garbhajan Muni was describing Nimi Maharaj about the characteristics of Kali Yuga. And he also said that in Kali Yuga, Krishna will again reincarnate. And then Garga Muni put a question to Garbhajan Muni. Garbhajan says that what will be the nature, what will be the physical complexion and what activity Krishna will do in his incarnation in Kali Yuga. Then Garbhajan Muni say, Krishna Varnam Tvesha or Krishnam Shanga Upanga Astra Parsadam Jaggohu Sankirtana Prayo Jajanti Sumedhaya. He said that in the age of Kali, intelligent persons, Sumedha, intelligent person perform chanting, congregational chanting, Sankirtana Prayo, to worship the incarnation of Godhead. And this incarnation of Godhead constantly sings the name of Krishna, Krishna Varnam. He repeatedly uttered the syllables of Krishna, Krishna, Krishna himself. And he is associated by he is accompanied by all his associates and servants, weapons, and confidential companions. And the question may goes that what will be the weapon for Krishna in the age of Kali? In the age of Kali, his weapon is his beauty, the golden complexion, and Harinam. That is, he is going to operate without pain. Now, all the living entities are conditioned, and in this condition state, it is very difficult to liberate them unless we use a very useful technique, and that technique is Harinam. And it is also mentioned in Mahabharata. There are two major epics in Sanskrit. One is Mahabharata, the other is Ramayana. In Mahabharata, Vishnu Sahasra Nam, it is said that Suvarna Varna Hemanga Bor Anga Sandangadi Shanyasa Krita Samo Santa Nishtha Santa Parayana. So in this verse of Mahabharata, Krishna's incarnations in Kali Yuga, what will be his body feature and what qualities and activities he will do is very nicely described. Regarding his body feature, it is said, Suvarna Varna, golden complexion, Hemanga, molten golden complexion, Bara Anga, extremely beautiful, Shandanadi, body is marred with Shandan pulp. Then regarding qualities and activities in Mahabharata, it is said, Sannyasa Krita, one who will accept, renounce order. Then Shamo Santa Nishtha Santi Parayana, and he is equipoised and peaceful, and he is the highest abode of peace and devotion, for he silenced the impersonalist non-devotee. That is very important. In Kali Yuga, Krishna make all the impersonalists silent by Hare Nam, without any argument. Simply say Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So that technique Krishna is used in this Kali Yuga. In Gour Purana also it is mentioned that in Kali Yuga, Krishna will take incarnate in Navadip as the son of Sasimata. In Nrsimha Purana also there is mentioned that in Kali Yuga, Krishna's name will be Sri Krishna Chaitanya, and he will take the pleasure in chanting Hare Krishna. Padma Purana also it is mentioned that he will take birth in Sasimata's house and in the bank of Ganga. And there is also mentioned in Narad Purana that he will incarnate as a devotee. In Bhavishya Purana there is mentioned that Krishna in this incarnation, he will spread the Harinam as sannyasi, as a renounced order. And in Vayu Purana it is mentioned that he will take birth in Phagun Purnima, that means the full moon during February and March, as a son of Sasimata. Then in Matsya Purana also it is said that he will be very tall in figure and his head is shaved head, and he will take birth in a place where Ganga, Jamuna and Saraswati flows together. That means in Navadip, in the river Jahnavi, the Ganga, Jamuna and Saraswati's water is there. Then in Skanda Purana also it is mentioned that inside he is Krishna, but outside he is Goura. Inside he is like Krishna, but in outside he is like Radharani. So this all scriptural, from all this scriptural evidence, it is clear that Mahaprabhu and Krishna are non-different. So it is an offense if we consider Krishna and Mahaprabhu are different. That is why Vasudev Ghosh said that Jai Gaura, Sei Krishna, Sei Jagannath. One who is Gauranga, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he is only Krishna, he is only Jagannath. Hare Krishna.